We're 3 minutes late. Oh god. I can't believe it. We're 3 minutes. I wasn't even aware that this game was happening until this part. So I guess we're 3 minutes late, but that's okay. We cut away the boring early game part into more of the boring early game part really lane. The matchups are pretty interesting, though. We have a ribbon top. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, but wait. E playing the Volibear is gonna come in for the Amumu with a flash to fling the ignite. First blood to the Volibear, and that's a really good way to start off a cast. Watching a team just first blood the jungler. Oh, Misfortune, be careful there. They're going for an aggressive trade, but the Xayah here will not die. Yuumi can protect her. A flash forward from the Leona. She wants it. She can get it. Yuumi going in for one extra auto, securing that kill over the Xayah. And now Renekton somehow finding himself on near 0 health. He needs to try to get out. He's tanking minion waves. He's going for the execute. Seems like he can get it. But he's actually wasting time. He wants the minis to kill him. Oh, he heals himself. Oh no, why did he heal himself? The polar bear charges in, screams in his face. Oh, that's gonna be a kill. He could have gone for that execute. I think it's been a while since they damaged him. If he didn't heal himself there, that would have been a successful execution, I think. That's a little bit of a misplay from him. Now he's gonna immediately teleport really deep into top lane. And he's already died once. And Volibear, jungler, picking up 2 very early kills. Extremely important for a jungler like Volibear, where you do need to get rolling early on. Or you just kind of doom yourself to be completely useless as the game goes on. Now we have a Zed trading against Orianna. Orianna's gonna zone him away for now. Level 5 to level 5. Pretty even lane. Double up. Oh, that's not a kill, so it doesn't do bonus damage, but it does connect onto the back. Riven going for another aggressive trade. Renekton's coming back in a fight, but he's fighting against minions. Kaldamika's not empowered, so that's going to be reduced healing. So overall, he actually loses that trade, and Riven once more. She's coming in. The stun, their swings are there. Broken wings. One more Walter will do it. She does get it. Oh, but this is a counter kill onto the Renekton. She dove a little bit too far into the tower, and the tower shot takes one back for him. This kill a little bit more valuable to the Renekton than the Riven. If Riven was staying alive in that lane, it would have been disastrous for him. Although it's still not in the best position, he's going to lose about a minion wave and a half. That's all going to die to the turret. Not even a Mumu is going to get there fast enough. You can see on the minimap, he actually blast coned himself a little bit forward to try to get there, and now he's catching the mini waves. But now the Xayah going to be engaged on the bot wave. Misfortune fighting it out. They're both level 4, and the bullet finds the kill onto Xayah, and now the Yuumi. She has nowhere to go. The jungler's top, and there's no one that can save her. She doesn't run Ignite. No, she doesn't run Flash, because what kind of Yuumi runs Flash? Zed going in for a failed assassination onto Orianna, but that's going to drain the last of her mana bar as well as command shockwave. Volibear is just there to take in the scenery. 6-2, a very... We joined the game as 3 minutes in, 0-0 across the board, and now it's 6-2. Beautiful. A very, the action just exploded outright. Now the jungler is still racing each other to 6. Amumu right now hits level 5 first. Volibear just now hits this level. He is ahead in CS, but behind in kills. Dying once against the volley also really doesn't help his cause. He is coming in for a very cheeky lane gank up top. Bot lane for Will Recall, and here comes what appears to be a forced lane gank. Although this might be difficult, I don't think Riven will opt to fight into this. Renekton's going to come in. He's going to try to make himself look juicy. Amumu not in position to pounce. That minion needs to die. And now he moves up one more brush, but the Volibear is in proximity as well. This could be a 2-on-2. Riven comes in for the aggressive trade. Bandit shots doesn't land him. He's level 5. He's going to get flung into the tower. There's no minions. What was he thinking? I've seen forced ganks. That's really forced. That's like going to the doctor for a checkup and you want a urine sample, but you don't want to tell the doctor that you just peed like 20 seconds ago. 20 minutes ago. And then you're in the washroom holding the sample cup trying to squeeze out some pee. That's how forceful that was. It's not gonna work. And for some reason, that was the anecdote I settled on, because I've been there. I was that guy. No Misfortune, going for aggressive trades. She's not level 6 yet. And now there's nothing too exciting going on in the game all of a sudden. The feathers, be careful. Oh, she's walking a little bit too forward. The last wave of bullet time kills her off before Xayah can escape the cone. That's going to be an 0-3 Xayah. Not something you expect in the lane with a Yuumi, one of the best protectors you can ask for. Now Zed being turned on by the shockwave. He needs to try to run. Deathmark will pop, and that's going to be a kill. And now the Orianna is also left alone in the middle of blue team. She is not long for the world. Goodbye, Orianna. Renekton has rotated himself down to mid. He's going for Blade of the Ruined King. And if you're really behind, I wouldn't. He doesn't seem like he can make good use of Blade of the Ruined King here, unless his dragon fight goes terribly sour. But so far it's going great for blue team. Renekton dashes in, dashes right out the way he came in. He's gonna come in to try to force something. The stun lands, and he has to immediately flash away. He can't take this fight. Xayah Feather Storm does come out. She pulls the feather back. Beautiful flash, redirecting the feathers into the Misfortune, getting that 700 gold shutdown, but she's not gonna make it out. Yuumi probably on the side, can't make her way in. So overall, the AD carry does find the shutdown kill. That's going to get herself back on the board, but unfortunately drops 300 gold right back to the Zed. And blue team secures that Drake. It was a net positive play for them overall. They picked up way more kills than red team was comfortable letting go of there. And all they get in return is a shutdown. Granted, a very valuable shutdown, but it's not worth it. They need to do way more than that. These net negative plays just cannot keep happening for them. Right now, the game hasn't really been broken open yet, despite all this happening. However, as soon as blue team starts killing towers, as soon as they start grouping up and pushing, I don't see how red team can ever stop them. It's going to be very inefficient. There's no shockwave. Shockwave's up very soon, and they can't force on this dive. No urine sample for this one. No more forcing. They have to play this calm and collected. Zed's gonna be farming next to the Amumu. They're just laying siege to the tower, and Zed wants more. The Deathmark goes in, but he doesn't land a single shuriken. Amumu will flash away. They both ping each other's blown abilities 4 times in chat, as if showing off against each other, even though they can't really see that message in the game. Riven going to try to take a fight against the Renekton, but I don't think she can get this. Zed's going to take a play for himself. He's going to walk away, but here comes the Orianna. She has Shockwave. Zed has to walk away. He doesn't have Deathmark. Orianna realistically cannot kill him here. But better safe than sorry. Renekton actually finds a very favorable trade for himself here against the Riven. Oh, that's such a large amount of chunk. You don't even need Deathmark to make that fight work. Here comes the Volibear screaming at the Orianna's face. The Shockwave drags both of them back in. Orianna will flash away, but it's not enough to bring her out of the Shuriken. Volibear passive will heal him up. Amumu's off in the side. He can't do anything here. He just has to give it up, concede, and move on with his life. Riven, he might find the Renekton in the brush. Renekton has to try to take this fight. He'll try to slice and dash away. He will get away in time. But interrupting his recall means now he backs at the really awkward time. Riven gets to free push on his tower. So now he's caught in an even harder position than he was before. Blade of the Ruined King is complete. It's technically a power spike for him because Riven doesn't have her Reaver done yet. Although, does it really matter? When Renekton is so far behind that he doesn't even have shoes. He has 1 item. He doesn't even have potions or wards. This is all he can afford, apparently. Riven's gonna try to make this fight, but here comes the Blade of the Ruined King active. Riven is 2 levels above him. He should take this fight seriously, but Riven is the one that needs to run away. Although, be careful of the turn. Here comes the Valor Shield. It's not gonna be enough. Windslash not gonna find that kill. Riven overstayed despite that 2-level lead, but now she's gonna go back and spend some money. And she's probably gonna come back with a vengeance. But you see it right there, the laning power of Renekton. 2 levels down, item disadvantage doesn't, well, he power spike on that item, but still. 1 item Renekton, doesn't matter. 2 levels down, doesn't matter. I have ultimate, time to die. And here comes the gank on bot lane. Amumu gonna run into a Volibear, his best friend this game. And then Moo gonna die to the bullet time. And Volibear claims that kill. Xayah pulls the feathers back, gets one back for herself. But the Yuumi, nowhere to go. She regrets attaching to this AD carry this game. Now that's gonna be a siege being called on bot lane. Although Zed has reset back to mid because Orianna should not be able to touch his turret here. Amumu did try for a gank, once again didn't work out, and now the shockwave gonna turn it onto the Zed, but Zed not giving up on his hunt. He's going in for again ignite, finishes it off. He gets his 5th kill of the game, and bot lane turret plating will soon fall, but it doesn't matter here. 1000 HP left on that turret. They can't kill it, but they can sure as hell dent it. And about 20 seconds from now, that play is gonna die, and nothing will matter. Zed coming in, scratching this tower a bit more. He wants to get this plate in the next 10 seconds, although it might be difficult. Oh, Mumu. Oh, he's going for it. He going for it. He doesn't even get it, and he blows his flash. Oh, that was a terrible play from him. He needed one more auto. He didn't commit. He cancelled it and just flashed out. Amumu though gonna walk into the support and the jungler here. He's gonna be tossed into a cage match 1-on-2. He can't really walk away. The bear bite gonna finish him off. Oh, he's not biting. He's just toying with his food. 5-0-7. 19-5. What an abysmal game here from red team. Renekton gonna try to dash himself in. Blade of the Ruined King active yet again. He can find the kill. He finds the kill. Oh my goodness, that item is so strong on melees. The shield bash to the face of Xayah. Now Xayah, the only way she can run is down. However, down is a dead end. And there's an angry pirate behind her with 2 guns. And that's gonna be the end of Xayah. Yuumi was tethered to her the whole time. And now she deeply regrets that decision once again. 21-6 now. Surprisingly, Renekton is the one coming back in this game in a huge way. He's actually now out farming the Riven as well. Riven needs to finish an item. She sat on the BF for a long time too. She's not going for the CDR Reaver build. She's instead going to commit towards a Kindle Gem. There might be a different Riven build that I'm not aware of. I don't play Riven. It's been a long time since I caught up with the standard Riven build. Maybe you do this for CDR or something. I mean, you do something similar for Vlad, so I wouldn't be surprised. Although it does mean now that Renekton is sitting on Tabai and sitting on Completed Blade, he in item wise is so much stronger compared to Riven now, and he's caught up in levels. The level deficit fully made up for. Now he's mid. He's feeling himself. He wants to make a play. The shockwave does catch it. So much damage, and the Yuumi gets the 900 gold. She's gonna shut down the Zed. Probably not the best target to give your money to, but as long as you get that shutdown, man, does it really matter? Orianna, however, does so little damage. She had to go Seekers first because Zed was crushing her in lane. And now she settles on an arm guard with Lost Chapter, which means she's dealing exactly 0 damage with her entire burst. But that shockwave was beautiful to actually set up the fight. Now without critical ultimates, she has to be careful, maybe back off here. This is around the time where I expect red team to concede this mid lane tower. Although, worth noting, they're actually tied in towers. Renekton winning that lane top in a very surprising way, and to be honest, it was more Riven's throwing it by not playing carefully and just letting your lead go. Renekton getting ahead in lane now actually means that tower count is 1-1. Bot lane horribly lost this game. I mean, look at the misfortune compared to the Xayah. But that also means that Renekton also did pretty well for himself as well, especially coming back in a deficit situation like he did. He is gonna be starting Herald. Leona sees this. They're just toying with them in the pit, and she's calling in the boys. The reinforcements are coming. Can red team finish this off fast enough? They're still focused on the Herald, and bullet time coming in hard and fast. Disastrous play for red team. They lose everybody in the pit, and red team also loses the Herald. It's going to be given over to the blue team ADC. They're going to carry a mid, and they're going to try to use this to smash the game wide open. The siege is going to begin now. They're going to kill this turret, drop Herald on tier 2, or drop Herald here, and it's going to run his way into tier 2. And now red team has to try to summon some defense. It's going to be a 3-on-5. 2-on-5 if you count a Yuumi. That's really not doing so much right now. Charge. Once again, the tower dead. Renekton is just now respawning, and he's going to find himself in one hell of a team fight. Here comes Herald charge number 3. Well, onto the 3rd tower, rather. It's not gonna be stopped, so that's a heavily dented tower, and red team, off that one play, just lost so much. This is a 9,000 gold deficit. This game just got so much harder for them. I wouldn't use the term doomed, because I think there's still hope. Who am I kidding? It's doomed. I seriously don't think they can win this game after that play has just happened. They had a chance up until Herald, and now it's just over. And now their strongest member caught out in the middle of 5. The Shockwave gonna buy some time, sending 3 people all around the place, but it's not enough. Oriana outputs no damage whatsoever. She just does absolutely nothing. The tower outdamaged her on that Riven kill. It's gonna be 1 constellation kill for nearly a full team wipe. The AD carry, the mid laner and the support making their way out. Amumu is pushing mid because he's not even in this fight. Blue team is just forcing their way all around the map. And this is a good force. This is, you don't need to force. The Urine cup is full on this one. Which apparently you're also not supposed to do. You're supposed to like fill the cup halfway. Or like not even halfway, less than halfway. They mark it for you. Why am I even talking about this? Amumu has to try to run. He's gonna start a recall and there's a very angry bear hunting after him. Is he gonna look? Amumu sees him. He's out of there. Okay. He's out of there in the last moment possible. But now, Dragon up in 22 seconds. That's going to be the next objective. Polar bear's prowling. Oh, they're going to run into each other. Wait, Zaya didn't see him? Where's he going? Oh, he's chasing after Renekton. But now Zaya in the middle of so many people. I spilled my cup of water on my keyboard. Uh-oh. Oh no, my keyboard. Dang it. Okay, I'll clean it up after this game. Seems like this game's gonna be over pretty soon anyway. The final chapter gonna come through. Riven gonna be locked up. She's gonna be actually killed off here. And the Leona next, but she's tanking. She's so tanky. She pops the stopwatch, but that's gonna leave the AD carry all alone in the back. She QSS and tries to run down to get some space, but the Amumu's still on her. The rest of the boys have made it in. Amumu's not long for this world. Yuumi can't run away. That's gonna be a near ace. Oriana runs away from the scene. They lose the dragon and everything else. Red team does a classic ping the survivor because clearly not dying was the wrong play. I think it's correct that Oriana bailed out. I mean, I don't know about you, but she was not in a position to fight that. Funny part is Volibear just walking past Zaya. I mean, he could have just instantly turned on her and killed her. But here comes the push down mid lane, 20 minutes in. Please hurry and end. I need to clean my keyboard and my mouse pad. I spilled water all over it. Shockwave gonna catch onto 2. Here comes the death mark. It's up yet again. He just applies it and it's gonna get stopwatched away. Zaya in the middle. Volibear. She can't beat an armor bear. And that's gonna be the end of the AD carry yet again for the 9th time this game. Just not having a good time whatsoever here. They find a kill onto the Volibear. He's a little bit too far deep. Renekton wants blood. He flashes over but not gonna find the Zed. The rest of red team chasing out. They want to get whatever they can here to speed up onto the Renekton. Zoomies. He's gonna have to pop it to give him some speed as well. Prowling projectile not gonna find the slow. The blast cone gonna get him over. Renekton not gonna find a single target. He tries for the chase and it doesn't pay off. They just get 1 kill on the overstaying jungler. Granted, that is the jungler's first death, and that is the last deathless member in the game taken out. But look at their score lines, look at their items, look at this differential. It's horrifying to go up against that. Misfortune is ahead by an entire Infinity Edge and then some. That's not great when your AD carry is behind by an entire Infinity Edge and change. In fact, let's look at this gold differential. Almost doubling the ADC income. That's just not good. You can't do anything in this position as the Zaya. In fact, the ADC right now might as well be left to base cleaning duty because she's easily the least damaging member on her whole team. Pretty sure the Amumu out damages her at this point in time. It's not hard. Amumu does do a ton of damage. Pretty sure the Yuumi out damage her, which is also not hard. Yuumi deals a lot of free damage. But for a champion like Zaya, you really don't want those stats here. She easily dealt the least damage to champions this game. She did have 2 pretty flashy kills. Like one of their 2 kills was a really flashy shutdown kill on Misfortune. She has the skill for it, but unfortunately, she ran into the superior ADC, honestly, and just can't do it. And now Baron's gonna be started up. Red Ward gonna be killed off. Red team knows they have to try this. It's a Hail Mary. They're standing on Scuttle. They don't care. Here comes the Zed. He wants something. He's gonna get exhausted, but he shadows back. Renekton gonna try to chunked out before the fight even begins. And now blue team peels off the pit. Riven split pushing bot lane. She's drawing attention. They have to do something. They can't all commit to this. The ward in the pit not gonna see anything. They're still completely blind. Zed has no death mark. Riven still split pushing bottom lane. What is the call of red team? This is so hard. There's spam pinging on bot turret from both sides. And here comes the engage. Orianna gonna be flipped back. Amumu stunned in the middle of 3. He can't find the correct ultimate window. Final chapter comes down to try to stall the Volo Bear. But he's just so beefy. Curse of the Sand Mummy onto 3. But no, those are the critical carries. Death mark is up again. Renekton's gonna die. And the Mumu's gonna quickly follow. Xayah gonna be pounced on by the Riven in her own base. There's just no hope left. This is doomed as far as doomed can go. Don't pee before a urine sample test, or else you'll be a very awkward man in the nurse's chair. I've been there. And now all 5 members of blue team alive, pillaging red team's base for all it's worth. They're all hitting different things in the base, and it seems like this game is not long for the world. Respawn timers are ticking down, but then again, so is the Nexus health bar. Blue team, no intentions of dragging this out. They're just gonna go ahead and end it. Angry Crocodile coming out, and so is the Xayah, but Xayah outputs nothing. The game ends in blue team's victory, and I need to clean up my keyboard.